Are you looking for a new trucking job? Wondering what might stop you from being hired? After watching this video, you'll have a great idea of what could disqualify you from most top trucking companies.
Hello, my name is John with Anderson Trucking Service. I've been a recruiter here at ATS now since 2014. On a daily basis, I'm talking to many drivers out there on their qualifications, what's going to get them hired and what's not going to get them hired. I'd like to dive into the 4 main reasons that drivers get disqualified from other companies out there. First, I'd like to talk about hiring areas and what that means to the driver. A lot of companies out there have different hiring areas that they have, and that may depend on if they're an OTR carrier, they're a local run, dedicated runs. What they're going to have available is what they're going to have in your area. A lot of companies out there are going to have eastern side of the US is their main hiring areas. That's where most of the freight is and most of the customers are, so that's going to be your main running areas. If you're living out west, you're going to want to look for specific companies that run out west and have loads there for you. When you do find that you are outside of the hiring area of a certain company, a lot of things to look at are home time, when they're going to be able to get you home. For reasons that are pretty common, drivers are leaving companies because they're not getting the home time that they need, and we take a look at that and set our hiring areas based on that. So if you're looking to be out in a dedicated run, local run, and you're not in that area for it, it's not going to be a good fit for you to be able to get home. If you're looking for OTR, we do have to look at where you're going to be picking up your loads from and where you're going to be dropping off, so we can cut down the amount of deadhead that you're going to have going back and forth from companies. Second, I would like to talk about verifiable OTR experience or driving experience in general. A lot of drivers will come in thinking that I'm a recent grad, I can get into anything. A lot of companies out there are going to require at least some OTR driving experience. There are a lot of great companies out there that can get you in without the experience, get you the required experience, and they can get on with the bigger carriers that do require that. Along with this also, you do need to look at the amount of job changes that you have. If you're hopping around from company to company, a lot of the major carriers do take a look at that, and they're not going to take a risk on a driver that is known for going company to company and not staying there a long time. So please do your research on companies before you make a decision on going to them, and talk to the recruiter. That's always the best thing to do. Make sure you ask the questions that you need to have answers to. Third, I'd like to talk to you about your medical card. Now, these are a DOT requirement to have. When you go into your doctor, you do get a set amount of time on there. It could be anywhere from 6 months to 2 years that you normally get on a med card. So keeping on top of that is going to be huge, because if you are not medically cleared to drive a commercial vehicle, companies aren't able to hire you and you're going to be put out of service if you're out there. So make sure to keep an eye on when your expiration date is. Next, I'd like to talk to you about the criminal background check. It is a DOT requirement that every company out there does a criminal background check on you. Now, it is not part of the application process, but it is part of the hiring process. Best thing to do is ask your recruiter once you've been approved, hey, do I need to go through the background with you? If you have anything on there, it saves your time if you're not coming into orientation and having something come up later that might disqualify you. Just ask them once you've been approved, hey, can you read through your guidelines to make sure that I fit everything?
Where you live, experience, med cards, and your criminal background all play huge roles when it comes to working for a reputable company. If you're unsure whether or not you fit into a company's qualifications, it's important that you speak to someone to clear up any confusion. If you want to learn more of the ways that you can be disqualified from being hired, check out the article linked below. We'll also have another video coming out soon with 4 more things that could disqualify you from getting a trucking job, so stay tuned. Or, subscribe to our channel to find out what else you should be aware of. Thanks for watching another edition of Over the Road on the Truck Driving channel. We make videos like this every week. If you found this to be helpful, give it a like, and like I said, subscribe to our channel. Thanks again, and we'll see you out on the road.